Hello everyone, welcome to the next lecture on the PYQ question series. Today we will discuss about the numerical analysis, part is quadrature formula. We will describe all those questions from the year 1996 to 2023 GATE examination. Every year one question will definitely ask on this topic related to the GATE examination as well as CSR net. So after watching this complete video, you can solve each question with the help of 15-second trick that I will explain you in this lecture. Myself, Dr. Harish, you can simply follow my YouTube channel where you can find the playlist of the CSR net, where you can find the PY question series on the each respective topic wise as well as the subject wise of the last 20 years, 15 years. Moreover, there is another playlist of the GATE mathematics where you can find the GATE solutions on the year wise as well as the complete solution on the topic wise. So before I start with this is the unique approach which is only available at my YouTube channel, and you can see what is the quadrature formula. The first 2 or 3 minutes I will tell you what is the meaning of the quadrature formula, what is the purpose of that, and what we can do in this video. The quadrature means you have to compute the definite integration like of this. So as we all know, what is the meaning of that? This is nothing but area under the curve. That means your target is to find the area from A to B. So either you can solve it numerically or you can solve it algebraically. But if you have some integration of this from 0 to 1, then you are not able to solve this algebraically. Then only the numerical formula will be applicable. Either you can use the trapezoidal rule, either you can use the Simpson 1/3 rule, or you can use the Simpson 1/38 rule, and many more are there. So the purpose of this quadrature formula is to get the approximate formula which can replace this integration. How you can replace this integration? That's give you algebraic sum of this weight vectors, where W is the weight vector, Xj are my nodes or called as the quadrature point, which is given as here. N is my maximum number of the quadrature points and Wj is the weight of F. The purpose of this quadrature formula is to determine the highest degree of the polynomials so that we can replace this integration to be the approximate sum of that. So that means we will get the quadrature rule exactly as of this. But as clearly says, when you take as n is infinity, then this is the infinite sum of the strips, which definitely be convergent to their definite integral area. But what will happen if I consider n is my finite? Then does this integration and have approximately same answer? Yes, it could be. Then it only if you consider the polynomial as a function. Fine. Now what is the meaning of the polynomial? How you can evaluate this integration? So I will tell you the simple tips which is solving the problem. You always think about the basis. Fine. Then the question arises is how you can find the basis of the polynomial. A very simple approach. A polynomial of degree 1, then the basis will be 1, x. Polynomial of degree 2, the basis will be 1x, x square, and so on. Based on this simplest trick, you can solve each question with the help of 15-second trick. Fine. So how you can solve that? Let's see in this video. So what is the approach? How you can solve it? I can start the question from the 1996. So before solving the question, let me firstly tips how you can identify you can solve the problem. You look always about the statement and read this line which represents the degree of the polynomial. In this question, the degree of polynomial is less than equal to 2. Make sure equality must be there. Fine. Equality must be there. If the question suggested you that less than 3 in here, then this means less than 3. Since equality is not there, so you have to think about here. Fine. Less than equal to. Now it's equality, then you can solve this question by this method. Now let's start with this question. In this question, it is given that less than equal to 2. So what are the bases of the degree 2? The basis of the degree 2 is 1x, x square. Fine. Now the question suggested you from the integration 1 to x, this it is equal to here. Then the very simple. You can firstly take f of x is 1. Substitute here on the left hand side, the answer will be 2. Substitute here, f of x is equal to 1, so it will be my a0 plus a1 plus a2. Now look at the options. First option cancel because the sum is not equal to 2. This option is again cancelled because the sum is 3 but we need a 2. Look at this one, it is A0, A1, A2. So what is that? It's a 3 is the LCM, it's a 6, it's a 2. It could be one of the answer. Fine. Now look at this. Now you can take f of x is my x. Substitute here 0. Substitute here, it will be minus A0 by 2 plus 0 plus A2 by 2. So what is the meaning of that? A0 is nothing but A2. So you can see. So this is the right answer. This option is cancelled out. Otherwise, you can think about the third option also. F of x is x square. Substitute here. This is my 2 over 3. Substitute here. This is x square plus 0 plus A naught by 4. So if you take the LCM, A naught is my A0. So if you substitute this, it will be my 4 by 3. So A0 is 4 by 3. This is there. So the right answer is my C is the correct option. Look at this one again. Now is say degree is less than equal to 1. So what are my bases is 1 and x. So firstly, I can take f of x is my 1. Substitute here 2. This is alpha of 1 plus 1. So what is the answer of the alpha is 1. So B option cancel, D option cancel. Now look at this is my fx. Substitute here. The right hand side is 0. Alpha of minus 1. This is beta. So what is that? Alpha is equal to beta. Alpha is 1. So both the values are 1. So this option cancel. A is my correct option. You can see within a 10 to 15 seconds you can solve this question very easy, man. Look at this one. Degree is at most 3 less than equal to 3. So bases are 1, x, x square, x cube. Fine. Now it's a px. If I simply take first value is my px. So what is that? If I consider 1. Sorry. Firstly I can take px is 1. So on the left hand side 2. P of alpha 1 plus 1. It is correct. Look at the second equation. If I take p of x is my x. The integration is x square by 2 over the domain 0 to 2. It is my 2. If I here it is alpha plus beta. Then take p of x is x square. Substitute here. It is my x cube by 3 over the domain 0 to 2. It is 8 over 3. X square is alpha square plus beta square. Now you have the two unknown equation. You can easily solve them. So clearly says 8 over 3 is alpha plus beta whole square minus 2 alpha beta. Fine. Now you can substitute the values. 8 over 3 it is my 4 minus 2 alpha beta. So what is my alpha of beta? It is half 4 minus 8 over 3. So 12 minus 8, 4, it's a 2 over 3. Now you can start this. How you can solve this? I can open this bracket, alpha square minus 2 alpha beta. Substitute this value. This is 8 over 3. 2 times of this, 4 over 3. So the right answer is my 4 is the correct answer. So that is very, very simple. You can start with this. There is no need to take a x cube because we already solved the problem. Look at this one. Because again integration is there. Degree is less than equal to 1. So bases are 1 and x. If I take f of x is my 1, substitute here. Left hand side is 2. This is my c1 plus 3. c1 will be minus 1. Substitute f of x is my x. On the left hand side it is x square by 2. So it's a 4 by 2 is here. c1 0 plus 3 times c2. c2 is my 2 over 3. So substitute this value here. Minus 1 plus 2. So what is the right answer? Right answer is 1 is the right answer. You can see within a 10 to 15 seconds you can solve this question, such kind of the question in a very simple manner. I wish you can put a like on this my video. Okay, which is again integration is there, less than or equal to 2. So what are my bases? 1, x, x square. Fine. So firstly if I take f of x is my 1. So what is the left hand side is my 2. This is a, this is b, This is the derivative. What is the derivative of 1? 0. So a plus b is there. Next, if I consider this is my x, on the left hand side integration of the odd function is 0. This is minus of a, this is 0, and this is the derivative. What is the derivative of x is 1. So the answer is C. So from here you can see a is equal to C. Then third is, if you take the x square, then what is the integration of the x square is 2 over 3. This is f of minus 1. Minus 1 is plus 1. It's a a. B is 0. What is the derivative of x square is 2x. At the point 1 is, it's a 2. So that means it's a 2c. So clearly says a and c are both are same. So if you substitute this, it will be get as a 2 over 9, which is same as. Then your target is to find the value of b. So what is my b? 2 minus a. So 18 minus 2, 16 over 9 is the right answer of this problem. You can write up to the 2 decimal places. Look at this one again. The value of the constant alpha, beta and x1 for which quadrature formula is exact for the polynomial of highest degree as much. You can see in this case the degree is not given to you. So it means it is an infinitely one. Fine. So we can start with the 1 by 1. If I take f of x is my 1. The left hand side is my 1. Right hand side is alpha plus beta. So you can check the option. You can see alpha plus beta is not equal to 1. Alpha plus beta may be 1. It is a 1, so this may be the right answer. This is also correct. It may be the right answer. This is not equal to 1. So it is cancelled. Now look at the second option. If you consider as a x, right hand side is x square by 2. This is alpha times 0 plus beta times x1. So that means is beta times x1 is half. Now look at this option. This will be my, if you take as a beta times x1, it is 1 by 6, which is not equal to half. This option cancel. The only correct option is my C is the right answer. You can see that what is the beta of x1 is 1 by 2. It's satisfied. So the right answer of problem is my C. No need to do much calculation in the examination. Always think in with the simplest way. Okay, let V is the polynomial of degree at most 2. So what are my bases? 1x x square. And T is the operator of this sum of the eigen's value. It means you have to construct a matrix with a basis 1x x square. Fine. Then again very simple. Firstly, you can take P of x is my 1. Fine. Then substitute here. What is the P of 0? 1. P of 1, 1. P of 0, 1. P of 1, 1. X plus P of 0, 1 and x square. So this is my constant. Constant is my 0. Coefficient of x is my 2. Coefficient of x square is my 1. Remember, always read in the column wise. Then second, we can take P of x is my x. Substitute here 0, minus 1, 0, plus 1, x. P of 0 is 0. So what is that? It is my minus 1. 0 plus 1 is plus 1, 0. Always read in the column wise. Now look at the third option. It's x square. If you consider P of x is x square, 0 is again a minus 1, 0 plus 1 plus 0 x square. So it is my minus 1, it is my plus 1, it's my 0. So what is the sum of the eigenvalues? So sum of the eigenvalues always be the trace of this. So what is the trace of the matrix? 1, which is nothing but the eigen's value sum. So the answer of this problem is 1 is the correct answer. That is a very simple again. Look at this another one. What is given to you? P is given to be here, which is okay. This is just look like say inner product. This is the inner product. Okay, this is just like say f comma g is nothing but integration from minus 1 to 1 f into g. Fine, because here f and g both are same. Degree is less than equal to 1. So bases are my 1 and x. The best possible choices of this, very simple. You can consider here C0. Fine. Now your target is to find the C0 and C1 with the help of this. Very simple. What are the bases is 1. And I can consider this is my px. Fine. What you can do, firstly take f of x is my 1. multiply this 1 with this polynomial, you will get this expression, and then integrate over the minus 1 to 1. C0 minus 1 to 1. So what is the answer of this? It will be, if you look about this term, it can be written as f comma 1. Fine. What is the integration of this? Is a 2 times C0. This is the odd function. Fine. It's a 0. So can you find the value of the C0? C0 is nothing but inner product of 1. So this option cancels. C0 is the first part. This option, only the right answer is my C. But how you can find the second option? What is the second is x. So you can multiply the given expression by x. So that is, you can multiply this expression by x. So this is f into x is C0x plus C1 x square, and then you can integrate over this minus 1 to plus 1. So what is that? This is nothing but f into x, inner product of this. This is the odd function, so its integration is 0. This is my C1, integration of this will be my 2 over 3. So what is the C1? It's a 3 over 2 inner product of f comma x. You can see the right answer is my C is the correct option. Now look at this another. This is similar to previous one, and in this case f is given to you. Fine. You can see f is given to you here. Fine. And your polynomial is p is my C0 plus C1x. Degree is less than equal to 1. Then what is the P0? So your target is to find basically C0 and C1. There is no issue. What are my bases of this? 1 and x. Fine. So I can simply take, this is my C0 plus C1x. F is my here. Firstly, you can multiply this series by 1. So you will get as x square plus x is basically here. Fine. Now you can simply multiply this series by the first basis and then integrate over this minus 1 to 1. So what is that? This is integration over minus 1, and the integration of this over the minus 1 to 1 is 0. What is the integration of this is 2 over 3 plus 0 is my, what is that? It's a 2 times C0. What is my C0? C0 is 1 over 3. Look at the option. This is C0 is my constant term. It's a 1. 1 over 3. It could be answer. It could be answer. It cancel out. Now, in this case, what is the second basis is? You have to multiply this by x. So it is my x cube plus x square C0 x plus C1 x square. And then you can integrate over this minus 1 to plus 1. So the is an odd function 0. It's x square. Integration will be 2 by 3. It's an odd function 0. It's a 2 over 3 C1. So what is the answer of C1 is 1. So C0, now you can see this is 3 is 1. This is 1 over 3. So the right answer is B is my correct answer. Otherwise you can substitute this value here. 1 over 3 plus x. You can see 1 over 3 I can take common. 1 plus 3x is the right answer. So you can see within a couple of seconds you can find this answer in a very simple manner. Kindly put a like on this video as well. Okay, consider the quadrature formula. X0 and x1 are this one, the highest degree of the polynomial are here. Okay, again the degree is not given to you, so it's a infinite here. Fine. The first method is you can start with this firstly 1. You can substitute here. You can see you will get this expression. Fine. Right hand side will be half 1 plus 1. Now how you can solve this integration? You can break from minus 1 to 1, then it will be minus x plus 0 to 1 x dx. It will be 1. You can check whether integration of the left hand side and the right hand side are same or not. But I will tell you a very simple way of this, because nothing is given to be to calculate. Look at that. What is given to you? This is the midpoint formula. Fine. Function at the x0, function at the x1 divided by 2. Whenever there is a midpoint formula, the highest degree is always be the 1. So the highest degree is my 1. So that's a right answer. Otherwise, if this equation will be satisfied, you can see if I solve this for you, it's x square by 2 integration. So it's a 0 minus half plus, it's a plus half. You can see it will be 1 is equal to 1. It's a satisfied. So you can take about the x. If this also satisfied, degree is 1. If this is not satisfied, for example, if you substitute x square, then it will be mod of x into x square. Fine. On the right hand side, it will be my x naught square, x1 square. Fine. Now if you again integrate them from -1 to 0, if you are unable to compute the values on the right side, it means x naught will not be there. It means degree is not there. Degree 3 also contain the x cube. It's also cancel. It also cancel. But I think the second method is the best way for using the midpoint. Okay, find the value of the lambda for which this equation will be exact of degree 3. So bases are here. Fine. Now let's start with this. If I firstly take f of x is my x. So if I substitute here, it will be 1 by root x. So what is the integration of this? -half plus 1 over here. So it is my 2 over 1 this. It is a plus b plus c. If I take f of x is x, then this integration will be x by root x. That means root of x. So integration from 0 to 1 will be 2 over 3. If I substitute it, it will be 0. X is my lambda, so it is my b of lambda plus c. If I take x square, the integration will be x square over root x. It will be x raised to power 3 by 2 dx over the domain 0 to 1. So it is 2 over 5. If I substitute here, it is x square plus c. Similarly, if I substitute x cube, it will be 2 over 1, 2 over 3, 2 over 5 and 2 over 7. It is my this part. Fine. Then your target is to find the lambda. I can find the value of this. I can subtract them. You can see b of lambda will be common. It will be 2 over 5 minus 2 over 3. So it will be minus 4 over 15. Fine. Then I can subtract this part. So b of lambda square common. Again lambda minus 1. So 2 over 7 minus 2 over 5. 35 will be LCM minus of 4. Then how you can solve? You can simply divide them. Fine. So if I divide this by here, so it will be lambda minus 4 over 35 divided by minus 4 over 15. So what is the lambda is there? 15 over 35. So 5, 3, 5, 7. So answer will be 3 over 7 is the right answer. If you have the multiple option, you can check about the 3 by 7. Now again the degree is less than equal to 2. So my bases are 1, x and x square. So let's start with the 1. If I take f of x is 1, the integration of the left hand side will be x of dx, x square by 2 from 0 to 2. So it is my 2. Right hand side is alpha plus beta plus gamma. If I take x, integration is x square. It's a x cube over 3 from the 0 to 2. It's a 8 over 3. If I take x is a 0. It's a beta plus 2 gamma. Then it's a x square. It's a x cube. Integration of the x cube is x4 by 4. It's a 16 by 4 is my 4. It is my again beta. It is my 4 times gamma. Then your target is to find this. You can see I can subtract them. It's a 2 of gamma is 4 minus 8 over 3. So what is the gamma is there? It says 12. 4. It's my 2 over 3. Then what is my beta? I can use this value. 4 minus 8 over 3. So it is my 4 over 3. So substitute here 2 times of the beta, 8 over 3 and 2 over 3. It is my 6 by 3. 2 is the right answer of this problem. Fine. So if somebody asks you what is the value of the alpha, you can substitute here. You can also get the alpha. Okay, if a is there, again degree is less than equal to again. So bases are my 1, x, x square and x cube. Fine. So let's start with the 1. If I take 1, the left hand side will be my 2. It will be 1 plus 1. So nothing is to be calculated here. Then if I take x, left hand side is a 0. It's a minus a plus a. Again it's a 0 satisfied. Look at the x square. Integration on the left hand side is my 2 over 3. this is my a square plus a square. So you can see it's a twice of a square, so a square will be 1 over 3. Your target is to find 3a square. Answer is 1 is the right answer. There is no need to do for the x cube because we are trying to find only for the a value. You can see again within a 10 to 15 second you can solve this question very easy. I again tell you, in each of the year GATE and the CSR NET examination, one question will definitely ask on this question. Kindly put a like on this video and share with your friends as well. Find the value of the A, B and C so that this is degree less than or equal to 2. Fine. So firstly we can take the function as a 1. The left hand side will be my 2 of h. This will be A plus B plus C. Fine. If I take x, integration will be 0. This will be my minus of AH. This is a 0 plus C of h. So from here you can see A is equal to C. Then if I take x square, integration of the x square will be x cube by 3 over the domain minus h2 plus h. It will be my 2 over 3 h cube. It's x square, it is my a times h square. It will be a times h square plus b is a 0 plus c times h square. So from here you can see a plus c is my 2 over 3 h. Since a and c are same, so we can see I can solve these two equations quickly. So it will be a and c both are same, it comes to be 1 over 3 h. So a and c, now you can find the value of b here. So what is the b? It's a 2h minus 2h by 3. So 6 minus 2 is 4. So this is my a, c, this is my b is the right answer. Kindly share my videos with your friends as well so that they can also learn in a very simple manner. Next one is find the value of alpha, beta and gamma for which degree. Now degree is not given to you. So it means my bases are look like say here. Fine. So let's start with the 1. So if I take x is 1, on the left hand side it is my h. Right hand side will be f of 0 is my 1. This is 1, this is 1. So it is alpha, beta plus gamma times h. So what is the meaning of that? Alpha plus beta plus gamma should be 1. So you can see that the last option cancel out. C option cancel out. Look at this one. If I take 18 is the LCM, 5 plus 16 minus 3. Is it 18? Yes, it's 18 by 18 satisfied. Look at that. 4 is the LCM, 2 minus 1 plus 3, 4 over 4 satisfied. So now you can check about the second option. Take x. Left hand side will be x square by 2. That means h square by 2. If I take x, it will be 0. It will be 3 by 4 h of beta plus gamma of h into h. So h square will be cancelled. It is half. It is 3 by 4 times beta plus of gamma. Now look at the first option. Check whether it's satisfied or not. So 3 over 4 beta will be 8 over 9. Gamma is minus 1 over 6. So it is 2. It's a 3. So 2 over 3 minus 1 over 6. 6 is LCM. 4 minus 1. 3 over 6 is a 1 over 2 satisfied. So check for the B option. So 3 over 4 beta is my minus 1 over 4 plus 3 over 4. 16 is LCM. Minus 3 plus 12. It's a 9 over 16 which is not equal to 1 over 2. So this option is also cancelled. Only left option is A, which is the right answer of this problem. There is no need to move further until you will get the right answer not here. So you can see with a very fraction of second you can get the answer. Okay, look at this another one. F is a polynomial of degree at most 2. So degree is my here. Fine, because at most 2 is less than equal to 2. A and B are constant which given to be here. So if I take firstly at 1, derivative will be 0. It will be A. It will be 2 plus B. Then if I take x, the derivative will be 1. It is my ax. It will be my 2 times f of x plus 1 is here, and it will be b times x plus 2. So I can take this is a plus 2 plus b of x plus constant will be 2 plus here. So now you can substitute a plus 2 plus b is my 0. So 1 is equal to 2 plus, so what is my b? B is my minus half. I can substitute the value here. So it will be minus of 2 of this. So it is 4 minus 1, 3 by 2. So substitute here 4a. What is a 4a is minus 12 by 2. 3 of a is 3 over 2. It will be minus 15 by 2. So minus 7.5 is the right answer of this problem. Always remember that, always think about the terms, check about the basis and start very simple method. Okay, look at this another one. The quadrature formula is minus 1 to 1 f of x dx is equal to here is exact for the quadratic polynomial. So what are the bases? 1, x and x square. Fine. So let's start with the firstly 1. Substitute the 1 on the left hand side, integration is 2. On the right hand side it is 3 over 2 plus k plus 1 over 2. So what is that? It's a 2 is equal to 2 plus k. So k will be 0. You can get a very right answer of this problem. Fine. If you want to try for the second part, then again you will get the answer as a 0. Look at that. Integration of the minus 1 to 1 is a 0. It will be my 3 over 2. X is my minus 1 over 3 plus k times 1 over 3 plus 1 over 2 times of the 1. So what is that? It is minus half plus k over 3 plus half. You can see that half and half will be cancelled out. Again you will get k as a 0. But there is no need to do that because you can get the answer in the very first step. So that is the right answer of this problem. Okay, look at this another one, which is the quadrature formula. Again this is the same question as I told you previously. This is the midpoint formula. So once is the midpoint formula, degree is always be my 1. So the right answer is my 1. Okay, look at this another one. Differentiable is there. Integration of this is my here is degree is at most equal to 3 x square x cube. Fine. So let's do. Firstly, if I take x, so what is the integration of this is h. This will be h times, this is my 1, this is my 1. So it is nothing but a0 plus a1 of h plus f dash. What is the derivative of this one? 0. Its value is 0. This is 0. So what is that? This is a0 plus a1 should be 1. Second part is x. If I take x, what is the integration of x square by 2? It is h square by 2. Then it is here f of 0. If I take x, f of 0 is 0. This is h. So it is a1 h square. So I can return this is a1 h square plus what is the f dash? So if f of x I consider as x, f dash is my 1. So this value is 1. This is my 1. So it is my b0 plus b1 of h square. So what is that? H square will be cancelled out. a1 b0 b1 is 1 over 2. Then we can find for the third basis x square. Integration of the x square is x cube over 3, which is equal to, this is again a 0, this is again a h square into h cube, a1 h cube. What is the derivative of the x cube? X square, it is my 2x. So if I substitute 0, this value will be 0, this value will be h. So 2h plus 2h b1 and h square is h cube. So from here you can see a1 plus 2b1 is 1 over 3. The last is if I take x cube, it is my h4 over 4. This will be 0. This is h. It is my a1 h power 4. If I take x cube, the derivative will be 3x square. This value again a 0. This is my h square h4. So it's a 3 b1 h4. So from here you can see a1 3b1 is 1 over 4. Now you simply write these equations. Now you can find the value of a1 and b1. There is no need to find the value of this. You can simply check which of the option is not satisfied. Look at that. If I take a is half a1, b1 is 2 times of this. It is a minus 1 over 6. Does it 1 by 3? So 3 minus 1, 2 over 6, 1 by 3, satisfied. Does it satisfy this also? 1 over 3, 1 over 4. Is it 1 over 4? Yes. So this satisfied is the right answer. You can discard the other options as well. If a1 is my minus half, minus 1 by 2, so plus 2 times of this, which is not equal to 1 over 3. This option cancel. A is 1 by 2, a1 is 1 by 2, and this is 2 over 12. Clearly says this is not equal to 1 over 3. Similarly, this option is also cancelled. Right option is only my A is the right answer. So if somebody asks you find the value of a0, you can substitute value of a1 from this and you will here. So what is the answer of this? a1 will be your 1 by 2, b1 will be your minus 1 over 12. Otherwise, you can simply solve these two equations. You will get as this answer. Okay, this is the same question. Now in this case, they are asking about the a0 and b0. Fine. So what we have did is, we found a1 is my 1 over 2, b1 is minus 1 over 12. This is the value you can form. Again, a0, we have derived that a0 plus a1 is 1. So a1 is half. What is my a0? a0 is also my half. So first value is a0, b option is cancelled. Now you have to find the b0. We can use this equation. Fine. So a1 plus b0 plus b1, it is my 1 over 2. So I can substitute this value. a1 is my half, b0 we need to find, b1 is minus 1 by 2, 1 by 12, and here. So what is the b1? Plus 1 over 12. So half and plus 1 by 12 is there. Rest options are cancelled. C is my correct answer. So very simple. You can solve this in a very 15 seconds. Okay, look at this another one. I is the value of the integral of this, which is approximated as 2. It means this is the integration e of x square, which you needed approximate by some polynomials, and the answer will given as a 2. Then your target is to find the value in which interval it lies, a comma b. Fine. Very simple, because they are using the word, this is the integration and approximated, so you can use this. Does any basis given to you? Is there any polynomial is given to you? No. They are talking only about the value. Can you find this integration? Can you solve this integration? No. But you can find this value very easy. Why? Because you can see this is my even function. Fine. Once this is even function, then the limit from the minus 1 to plus 1, answer will be 0. Fine. Once it will be 0, then what is the value of the I minus 2? It is 0 minus, it will be 2. Now you have to look about the interval in which the value of 2 lies. You can see first option cancel out. Why? Because E is my 2.718, or I can simply take 2.7. Fine. So this will, what is the interval of this? It is open interval of 5.4 comma 8 point something, and 2, the answer of this 2 does not lies in this option cancel. This value will be 0.66 something, and 2e is my 5.4. You can see 2 lies in this, so this is the right answer. E over 2, so that is a 2.7 divided by 0 point something and 0.66. Clearly says that 2 does not lies here, cancel out. This is 0 and this is 0 point something, again 2 does not lies, so this option cancel. Correct option is my B is my right answer. So you can see within a very fraction of second you can solve any question in a very simple manner. Always remember, whenever the degree is given to you, you can put as a basis. You can start with the basis and substitute the value one by one, and you can derive its answer here. I hope till now you can simply put a like on my videos as well. So we will see the next lecture on the inner product space. Till then, you can simply scan and join my WhatsApp group for the various discussions. Best of luck, students. We can simply like, share and comments on my video. Happy learning all.